Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here's Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
They're led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season from Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off near the 42. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds his man Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Now Allen.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Boy, shifts past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Allen. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air, Allen. He gets it complete to Harris. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson now.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Allen now on 1st down. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. but he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
The Ravens on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will tie us at 3-3. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession, and he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They hand this off to Harris. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Allen. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. It's brought in by Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Allen going to throw. Touchdown! Eric Ebron with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Oswald good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he sets to fire deep.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Allen. And he finds his target, Ebron. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So thanks to the... We now proceed to the start of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st down, Allen.
Again, it's Johnson.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's caught. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Back to throw. Allen.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Deontay Johnson. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 39.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Allen over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, it's Harris. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Jackson.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. And he rifles one incomplete. Steelers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And a catch made by Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his man Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Ravens have got it.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. From the 36, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So,
oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a first down carry for Harris. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run again with Harris. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now Allen. Ebron with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 73 yards on the ground for him so far. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. No move to get the offense off the field. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is, in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Steelers, they'll hit double digits with their 10th win of the year. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.